What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Espresso Stream Synth Eurorack. I don't know. We're never gonna get the title right. So, welcome to another episode of the live stream. I changed the setup again, so we have a new mic here. I did my homework. We actually have the Eurorack set up. We actually have topics to your left, I guess, to my right here. And yeah, thanks for showing up. Sonic Imperium, what up? You're first. I only 6 minutes late this time. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. And I can actually pull up my chat here instead of like every other time when I have no idea. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that amazing thumbnail. It's going to be great. What's up, Diego? Yes, perfect timing on my last video. I mean, it was kind of funny, but then it kind of wasn't at the same time. I'll be honest. I wish I would have known, but then, funnily enough, right after I posted the video, I saw like I think it was Synth Anatomy dropped like the leak on it or whatever. So I was like, first off, Synth Anatomy always gets the leak. He knows, and I would say, I don't know. What's up, Christian? What up? What's up, Sinister? I'm funny. I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm trying to have fun with it because, like, maybe some people don't know, but there was like a point in time when I really didn't have fun. So for now, we're going to like chat about whatever you guys want to talk about. That's what the Synth Banter Hour is about. We can get into the Polybrute later. I'm going to try to do timestamps because that might help people who are joining like the full like hour plus stream hit like certain marks so that they don't get annoyed or whatever. So yeah, Polybrute, we'll talk about that because that looks interesting, but as always, I'm going to criticize Arteria because, you know, screw them. And I want to bring up a topic about, like, are we cheap as, like, musicians slash, like, I mean, it's interesting, but I'm going to talk about, like, are we cheap? It has to do with some teenage engineering stuff. And then the Halloween special, talk about the Halloween special as well for this year, which is about 6 weeks away. And then classic synth, the I don't know, the running series where I can pick a synth and then the chat, you guys plus me decide whether or not it is classic. This week's is pretty good, I think. I've been going with some borderline classics. I think this one will be an interesting pick. So you guys let me know. Hopefully the mic sounds, it's going to sound different, but I don't know. I'm hoping the mic sounds good. This is different. So let's see. Marius. Oh gosh, I don't know the last name. Marius Lacharit says, "Why is your name French? Why not?" Nick says, "Just got my subharmonicon today. Easily the best synth of the year." Let's see. It is January. When did the subharmonicon come out? March. I think it came out in March. So I would have to say yes. Should I turn this up for no reason at all? It's making a lot of weird sounds because I did some, I did like a patch with this whole thing here. So basically an LFO is controlling, an LFO from the maths is controlling the time on the life forms analog, and it's all being sort of triggered. Data is basically the clock to trigger the life forms, KB1, which is then playing the SV1, and basically I can make it modulate faster. Whatever. It's all going through. That's what you guys come for. Weird sounds that make no sense. Yes. All right. What up, Mr. Basic? What's going on? So let's see. I would say, to me personally, as a person who really enjoys the harmony of products, and I'm not, monosynths are cool, but like I like playing chords. So subharmonicon, actually, this is interesting. The subharmonicon is the only, what do you call it, day one drop or dropping on the same day. That is the only product that I've ever agreed to do a day one drop on. I know that people are used to like day one drops, and 99% of the time I turn them down because I just am not interested in doing day one drops. But the subharmonicon was like extremely interesting, and I knew that either way I was going to do the video at some point. So I came with my own version of it. So I thought it was I. It's tough. I mean, I haven't. What other synth have I got this year? I don't. I mean, I don't have any other ones, so I guess it wins synth of the year because I haven't got any other synth this year. Um, yeah, that's the only one. So it wins by default, just like the IK Uno won by default like 2 years ago. Oh man. Let's see. Ruel says, new to synth really, just trying to get Juno sound out of the mini log. I guess you could. I kind of want to do a video where I do digital versus analog, and I sort of like decide like how to like make digital sound like analog, even though digital sounds like analog very easily. It's not really that difficult. So anyway, um, Kristen says, who is Synth Anatomy? You only watch me. I eat lunch while looking at my reviews. I hear jams before going to sleep. Maybe I need to find some help. I'm not going to say you need help. I mean, I appreciate all the views. You know, I don't make that that big money. I don't make that big money making my making sponsored videos. So you guys watching free videos is more than enough. Thanks for whatever. I think so. Matthew Clements, what's up, man? What is up? A very regular tune in viewer, tuner inner. Yeah, yeah. Always good to see people show up like all the time because I don't know, you get to know like people's personality as much as you can. Uh, so I like it. Let's see. Just got my first modular system and now building second rack. Love the noise engineering and IME modules. IME. Who's IME? You'll have to. I don't know who IME is. Let's see. One thing no one says to beginners is to get utility modules like and attenuators, VCAs, switch, so forth. You're right, Renaissance man. The hardest part is that when you're a beginner, and I'm speaking for myself as someone who like doesn't make Eurorack type videos anymore because I just kind of decided not to a few years ago. I'll do them in a live stream because it's kind of fun and I get to use it, but I haven't made like a Eurorack video in like 2 years. So as a beginner myself, I would say that you don't really know what the heck those are. But then down the line, you're totally like, dude, I need some attenuators. Like you always realize, like I totally need attenuators, and that's just not. It's because it's not sexy. So because it's not sexy, it's not fun to buy. Just like buying underwear is not fun to buy. You just need underwear. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not me, but some people. uh, Oh yeah. Also, I hate to buy a module with no screws come with the darn thing. So cheap. Well, we are cheap, right? We're all cheap pieces of crap, even the companies. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, and yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for the videos. I mean, I did the videos about the Eurorack because honestly, what happened was when I was trying to start with Eurorack, all the videos that I found were just way too long. And like, I would say I have this issue with like get to the point. Like that's my philosophy on videos, right? Is I don't mind a little intro, I don't mind a little fun, but like if you're going to drag a video out for 30 minutes just like just like talking and like, you know, some people don't like scripted videos. I love scripted videos because I want somebody to get to the dang point. Uh, I'm not saying you're wasting my time by making a 30-minute video. It's just when it came to Eurorack, you're just like, what do I need? And you're trying to get going, right? Because you've been watching like long videos of people twiddling with it. Like, tell me how to go. So I literally made the decision to make the bite-sized chunk videos no more than not one of those videos was more than 10 minutes long, and it was about how to go from point A to point B, i.e., where do you start? Like, you have nothing, let's go Eurorack from nothing. And then now you have something, now where do you go? And then now just those steps, which I believe was like, one was like you need a case and you need power supply, right? Because that's something that people don't kind of put you onto. And then two is that it's going to be expensive, right? And then three is like actually go through maybe VCV rack and decide like what kind of things you're going to want. It's just, I wanted to do that versus, you know, just, you know, let's get to the point, that's all. So it was a favor to past me. That's how I thought of it. Because I made a lot of annoying decisions when I went Eurorack because it was so hard to find. The best videos I found were like Div Kids, and what I liked about Div Kids was like he's so comprehensive in like what he's doing, but there still didn't seem to be somebody who was hitting you with like, you know, start here and then because that's all I needed. If I just had videos to tell me to start here, I would have done better instead of wasting all that money. Um, Anywho, um, so the Dreadbox Typhoon seems to be like a runner-up, but they're out of stock. I really like Dreadbox. Um, I think, and maybe if I speak it into the universe, it'll come true. So Dreadbox needs a polyphonic uh, flagship synth. It worked for Arturia, guys. It worked for Arturia, so it could work. Um, I like the Erebus from um, from whatever the company I just said. Erebus from them was really good. So shout out to them for making the Erebus, which was like one of their first ones. Really cool. Cool to interface with Eurorack. Really liked the sound of the Erebus. Really thought the bass on the Erebus was fantastic. So yes, it is talking, guys. I should like change it. Is it annoying as heck? I will. I will change it. Let's see. We'll go up an octave. Well, let's change this. Well, here we go. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, let's see. Record. Mm-hmm. Could have done that better, but whatever. Out. Clock. Running. Is that better? So it doesn't seem like it's talking to me. What's up, Tony? Pontus says, can't wait for analog polys to oversaturate the market. I mean, haven't we got there? Like, I feel like once companies start to like... should I slow this down? There we go. Ah, yes. Much better. Slow it down, babies. There we go. All right. So, I feel like they have, right? I mean, you even have like new companies popping up making full-on polysynths. So we've got out of the time of like actually needing the companies that made the polysynths to become, to be the only companies that could release them, i.e. Moog. And we all know Moog didn't even release polysynths. Before the Moog 1, name a Moog polysynth that wasn't a vintage one, and don't name a duophonic one either. So I'd like to know. Anyway. Yes, Tony, of course. What up, Mr. Pirate Brain? That rack's all right. You know, nice rack. That's what I like to hear. Trollo says, I am clicking the $sign, but nothing is happening. Why won't it give me any money? No, it shouldn't give you money, but it also shouldn't give me money. So don't click it. It's probably, actually, it's a trap. Don't click it. Oh, Nurlies are great. I don't have the Nurlies, but that's because I didn't have enough. And I have this like OCD with wanting to like have it all match up. So I wanted to get like the same. I think these are all like from Pittsburgh Modular, all these little nuts or whatever these are called, screws. So yeah. Are there people with modular rigs that don't have MADs? Analog Weapon says. What's up, man? So I don't know. I mean, I probably use my MADs the worst way. I use my masks as like envelopes and LFOs. That's how I use it for the most part. I think the best video on masks, to be honest, is the video from Once Upon a Synth. That's actually where I learned how to use masks, was from him. So I would say if anybody is trying to learn masks, go with Once Upon a Synth video. I think a little expensive though, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not, you know. The first 2 modules I ever bought, I think I even bought these before I had a thing that made sound. I bought the Maths and I bought the Herb Verb. So I literally had a case, my original A100 Dofer case, with the Maths and an Herb Verb, and that was it. It was ridiculous. It made no sense, but that's what I did. So that's why you don't just jump in head first. You're gonna be broke. So don't be broke, guys. Don't do what I do. I've said that so many times. Don't do what I do ever, guys. Mr. Basic says, I don't want a mask or any other contour module. You know, I keep thinking I need to do a video where I just say, like, I messed up. I need to, like, rethink this whole thing. But I haven't yet thought of how to do that effectively. I mean, to do the freaking ranking video, the tier list video, I have to think so many times about, like, how do I not get people, like, pissed? Like, that's what I thought the whole time. I'm like, how do I get people to be not pissed when I do this? I don't know. Probably failed, but I don't care anymore, which is the good part. That's the best part. What's up, Jordan Lee? What's up? What up, Spacey? Heyo. Let's see. What up, George? Can we say that the mini log opened this kind of deluge of polys? I mean, when we're talking 4 voices for the price, yeah, okay, I could see that, you know? I mean, I personally have never owned a mini log. I owned only the monolog. The mini log, I would probably say the mini log is, or was, to me, the mini log is not this specifically, but I just think of it in this way. If the MS-2000 had analog oscillators, you know, because the tech wasn't there in 2000 or whatever when the MS-2000 was out, but I don't know. That's how I think of it. It's a lot, but not enough. And then for some reason, when the Prologue came out, I don't know almost anyone who even got or wanted a Prologue. Nothing against Korg for releasing the Prologue, but, you know. Travarsi, what's up? Let's see. Synth Addict, what's up? So, the Hydrasynth is digital? Is it? The Hydrasynth is digital? I didn't know that. I don't keep up, guys. I suck. So let's see. It says, but Dave Smith is usually unaffordable. I honestly don't know, but I'm used now to not even check the price. Yeah, and that's what I said in my ranking video. And people, I tried to do this the best I could. What I did for the ranking video, so I can make it more, since I'm talking now and it's sort of going to be easier for me to explain this. When I did the ranking video, I was trying to rank companies on they have a very good lineup where almost anyone could find an accessible piece within the lineup, right? That was the premise of the whole thing. And that is why Korg was the only company to get an S tier, because you can go from something super high end like the Prologue. I'm just going to call the Prologue the high end. You can go for that $2,000, polysynth with the Prologue, or you could break it all the way down to a Volca, which is in the sub $150 range, And if you look at any other company, the way that either their lineup was striated, I guess I'll call it striations, was not S tier of striations or quality at the same time. So that was sort of the, that's just how I kind of decided it. I don't know. I hate that I have to do this. Okay, let's see. And that was the thing. Dave Smith Instruments, the thing I pointed out was that, and I like Dave Smith Instruments. I'm literally a fan of Dave Smith Instruments. I am a friend to Dave Smith himself and all the people who work at Dave Smith. But the thing I pointed out in the video was that Dave Smith's lineup of synths, to me, this is me personally, to me, Dave Smith's lineup of synthesizers it's them and Korg, like right there. But Dave Smith Instruments, i.e. Sequential, every synth they have is a flagship. It's that good. Every freaking piece is as good as a flagship. But every single piece is also the price of a flagship. There is nothing you can buy at Dave Smith Sequential that is under $1,500, basically. Pro 3 over $1,500, Prophet 6 over $2,800, OB6 $2,800, Tempest when it was out $2,000, Rev 2 was like $1,500. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's fine to, I accept that, like, that's how it is, but it doesn't have something for everyone, because if you look back in the past, they had such a striated range. Mofo Desktop, then you could go Tetra Desktop, then you could go Mofo X4. Like, back in the day, the tiers were so easy to see that it was really something for anyone. Go back like 5 years to when Dave Smith Instruments was not sequential and their lineup was still desktops and Tetras and things like that. They're going to be S tier. If there was, I'd lower everything, because I'd go Dave Smith, S or S plus, whatever, and then Korg after that. It's just, their pedigree is amazing, but the striations for something for everyone isn't there. Same with Moog. Like, the lowest thing you can get from Moog is maybe the Minotaur, and I wouldn't say a bass synth with limited range for $500 or $600 is, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's where I'd start it. And then I was trying to make a point of that. I was trying not to do it based off of a lot of things. Anyway, I mean, I just call like I see it. That's my thing. That's how I think of it. Sorry, that was a long answer. What up, cool dude 2315? Mr. Basic, Hydrasynth and Peak are great, but I may go for Blofeld. I don't think Blofeld is like, if I could make a video based on, like, because how I did the Prophet 6 was I've owned it for 5 years, so it was easy to make a video about the Prophet 6 because I have so much experience. Blofeld is like one of those videos where someone needs to do a 10 years later, but I don't want a 10 years later from a person who buys the Blofeld in 2 weeks from now and then makes a video called 10 years with the Blofeld. I had 2 months experience with the Blofeld. Like, it's not a very good, like, experience-driven retrospective that I would want to watch. Let's see. Do I want to get into some topics? Do we get into topics, guys? Do we talk about this stuff now? I guess we can. I have my mic that's amazing now. So we can I have to rearrange this now, guys. Yes, I rearranged it properly now. We're good. This is the first thing. I know what to do. Okay. So, the Polybrute was released because I said so, and that's how it goes, guys. So, you guys want anything from certain companies? Just shoot me out a thing. I'll make a tier list about it. Oh, whoa, it's $28.99? I didn't know how much it was. So what do you guys think? I mean, I'm a fan of... I mean, let's see. The only thing I really paid attention to was that it has 6 voices. So, in terms of the 6 voices, I'm a little disappointed. Because here's my thing. This is just what I thought. Was that the Polybrute is tight, but why not go full flagship and do the Polybrute, but also include the waveforms and all of the capabilities from the Microfreak? Like, why not make this basically like you want every like Arturia synth in one unit? You buy the Matrix or you buy the Polybrute. I think it uses a very similar form factor to the Matrix Brute, but then I don't think this pops up. So, I mean, we can watch things on stream, right? Let's all watch the video together, guys. Arturia presents some guy. Oh, what do they take? They're taking my style using the freaking you have to get super close up on your instrument. That's how people know it's good. That's what I do, guys. Macro. Oh, look, see? Macro. Amazing. I thought the Polybrute was only 6 voices. I'll look though. Look at this. Somebody's holding up a flashlight. Look at this. Perfect. I couldn't have done this better, guys. I couldn't have done this video better. It's entirely impractical, but you know, it's funny. In the beginning, back when the like original mini Brute was coming out, and videos like this would come out from Arturia, people used to like crucify them for videos like this. But now it's like we're at the point where companies have to market it just like any other product. You got to be, shiny thing marketing. You know, hold that, what do you call it? Hold up the, I use them. It's called like a quasar science bulb, and yeah. I mean, I like the videos. I don't think they're cringe. Let's see. And look, guys, no ads. I watch a whole video, no ads. YouTube Premium, baby. I can't do the ads. I just used YouTube Premium. I'd rather use YouTube Premium anyway. Yeah, it's 6. Ricky Tinez. Someone needs to tell me if it's Ricky Tinez or Ricky Tynes. I know. I feel like it's Ricky Tinez. What is this? I wish you had a stray art so we could call in. We have a call-in show. I could do that, but I don't know. Let's see. Analog Weapon says, what is the wood thing on the left? So, this thing, I believe I watched Bobeat's video and they called it the Morphine, which is like, what is that company who makes that? Jeez. There's that company who makes the thing. I can't remember. Someone could put it in the chat. I wish I remembered. Expressive E? Yeah. Oh, wait. Google Premium, YouTube Premium's losing the music? Dang, that sucks. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's Tinez. Ricky Tinez, like Martinez. Yeah. See? Perfect. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it was like the expressive E, which makes the touche. Um, let's see. I will say this. I do think this is good. I think that the matrix that they have is like very, very interesting and unique. Um, and see, this was my criticism of like Behringer is like it's not that Behringer isn't doing things that are interesting and you know, cost to performance ratio friendly. It's that they're getting to the point where it's like, hey, you know, you can do your own thing now. Like, trust me, I'll say this right now, and I'll make a video about this eventually, but I know that I'm gonna get like killed for it. But like, I don't like vintage synths. I used to have so many vintage pre MIDI synths, and I don't like them. I didn't like them then. I'm never gonna buy one again. I have no. I'm trying to think. Is there one vintage synth that I would buy like ever? No, never again. Never again. I will never buy another vintage synth or pre MIDI synth, or I might have to take this to some guy to fix it. Like in, you know, he has like a shop. No. So my whole thing with Behringer is like, that's good. You can get like your Pro 1 without having to have all the maybe issues of the Pro 1. But Behringer's not, but I also don't want a Pro 1. I'm not chasing the sound of some old analog synth. And I don't know, maybe that's the thing. I think maybe Behringer sometimes is selling nostalgia to people who want nostalgia, not always to people who think about music. Because, I mean, I never. Was I chasing the sound of the Prophet 5 when I bought the Prophet 6? No, absolutely not. Was I chasing the sound of a Mini Moog Voyager or a Model D when I bought the Sub 37? No, it's an instrument and it stands on its own, and then that's it. Behringer doing something very like forward thinking and unique like this. These are all like mock-ups for sure. Like these are all like mock-up pictures. Like this is like a hilarious mock-up picture. And so so the person who buys the Arturia Poly, I don't know what this is over here. I get that they're trying to place that it has an editing thing, but then they put the Mac Pro over here. They put like a $6,000 computer over here. Interesting. Will Expressive E get mad at this, guys? At the Morphe? What does it do? Let's see. So it, oh, you know what I do like? Where is that? Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, this is cool. This, I think this is like a ribbon controller right here. I think it's like a ribbon. I watched Lupop's video, and this looked like a ribbon controller. Is that, you guys tell me. Is that? What up, Nope? Good morning. Derek G, what's up, man? Sound psychologist says it is. Okay. Like, this is cool. Like, and this is the thing, like, since Behringer has all of this know-how from the synths, you could make some crazy ultimate synth. Like, so, you know, like the Crave has like 3 synths inside of it, kinda. It has like multiple different, like, I think it has like filters, and you can have different types of like sounds from like different polys from the past, or different mono synths from the past. Why not flip that on its head and just do something crazy where you're getting different sounds, but then you're also being like, look, we can drop these prices like to crazy low, and you could get a poly brute with 12 voices And you know, they're not saying like, oh, this is a copy of the Pro 1 or this isn't a copy of the SH101. It's just we built the most out of this world like piece you could ever think of. Like, what's that one synth that like nobody can afford? Like the CS80. Yeah, yeah. Well, what is there's like that one synth that guy makes and it's like $10,000 or something. What is that? Can somebody like remind me? The Schmidt. There it is. What is that thing called? The Schmidt SHMI. What is that called? Solaris? Is that what it's called? Solaris synth? There it is. Okay. John Bowen? Is that who makes it? There he goes. This is the worst website, dude. 2020 copyright? Come on, John. Come on, John. Hire a web designer, bro. Okay. How do you... I don't even think you have a store. Like, purchase? Let's see. Where is the price for the full-on thing? Seems like he's lowered the price a lot, though. I mean, I'm seeing basically like $4,500 for the OLED version. I mean, this thing used to cost like $9,000. So he must have really worked on getting. I mean, it's still pre-order, so you know. Let's see. Features. This is so sad. Like, it's so tiny, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hellhound Hillbilly. Yeah, I mean, oh god, this site. Nobody. Yeah, maybe. Oh wait, here we go. It's on Bingerson. Thank you. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Now, here is my. Wait. Okay, there it is. John. Yay, John. John L. Rice in the building, guys. Thank you, John. The Schmidt polyphonic synthesizer. See, there we go. What? SCHMIDT. Here we go. There we go. That's what it was. Thank you very much. Everybody, if you don't know John L. Rice, who's in the chat, who he knows everything, first of all. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out his Instagram. He makes delicious food. He's one of the first people in real life I feel like I felt was very, very genuine. And he also helped me a ton with the large format modular video I did. So check out his channel if you haven't. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so not trying to look at that. Okay, how do I want it. I want a little bit. I mean, look at this thing, man. Look at that thing. It's amazing. I mean, this is crazy. So, now, here is my... What up, Emily? Here is my, I guess, here is my call out to Behringer and why people... Literally, this is what people said when I said, you know, it'd be great for Behringer to go all the way and make their own super cheap, like, mega synth. If they want to just keep, you know, taking from past synths and take the knowledge, you don't have to just copy and paste, basically, and give people, you know, vintage for cheaper. Look, obviously, this is not cheap to make. This is, you know, not, this is clearly made with a lot of dedication and hard work. But somebody was like, hey, Behringer made the, what did you call that? The Neutron. That's their ahead of their time, like original, like piece. Like you basically me shut up because Behringer made the Neutron. That's fine. What up, sound psychologist? Have a good night, man. So my challenge is like, yo, if Behringer's seeing things like this Schmidt, where it costs like a gajillion dollars, right? Just take that idea and run with it. Say if he can do this for $10,000 or $20,000, let's just take all our know-how on logistics and manufacturing and make this Schmidt 20,000 synth for $1,200. What I'm saying is like, go like all the way, like go crazy, make people be like, there's no way this is possible. That's what I'd like to see. Anywho, thank you again, John. I owe you one for being the person to. I mean, people were saying it up top, but then I couldn't find it, so I was like, I don't know what this is. Sweet. Okay, so the next topic, since we went over the Schmidt and the Polybrute, is the are we cheap? Let's see. What's up, Joe King? So I brought this up because when I made the video about the ranking, I put Teenage Engineering as an A rank. And I did this because I really thought that no other company was bringing a hardware synthesizer in the form factor with the functionality and what I thought is the attention to like fun and exploration. Nobody else was doing that. So Teenage Engineering in itself was bringing an extremely unique target market where they were aiming. But people hated that I did that. They were like, Teenage Engineering is like a C at best, or a D for overcharging for t-shirts or something. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, because I never looked at Teenage Engineering's t-shirts. Or somebody was like, they have a $50 plastic bag. So that was what I wanted to bring up. Like, are we cheap? Because here's my perspective on this, is that years ago, when I wanted to buy a laptop, I wanted to buy a Mac, one of the white MacBooks. This is years ago. And the white MacBook cost like $10.99 or something. And, or, $1,099. And so what I thought was, well, I just have to save up for like a year and a half to get this new laptop, right? I never thought in the best way necessary, in the best, most kind way. I'm saying this without my like nieces being pissed about this, but F Apple, because it's Apple's fault that it costs, that I have to save up for a year. I was just like, well, look, I want this specific thing. I don't really care. It's just a company. And also not F every single other person who owns this thing. It was just, and so I thought people were upset that like, they don't have the money right now. If you don't have $1,200 now, F every person and every company that makes something that's this expensive. Where I'm sort of like, well, if you don't want it, it's not bad. And I know that I brought my Ferrari thing into this, where I said, well, Ferrari makes cars for people who want to buy a $100,000 car, but I never see a person who owns like a Hyundai being like F Ferrari, because who cares? Like, anyone who's normal doesn't care that something costs more. You just don't buy it. I don't buy a Ferrari. I don't have a Ferrari. I don't plan to ever buy a Ferrari, but I don't spend any of my time bashing it, dunking on it, or caring that it exists, because life's too short. It's just there. And so what I thought was, we as musicians are more upset because it's a creative piece, and because it's a creative tool, they should be more understanding to our creative, artistic, lower income situation, I guess. I don't know. It just seemed like we're making an excuse. People were making an excuse for just, they don't want to buy something, so they dunk on it. I don't know. So anyway, I wanted to go over to Teenage Engineering's website and just look at some stuff, because I don't know everything about the company, but I want to see what you guys think as well of this whole thing. So let's see. The OPZ Synthetic says the OPZ is insanely great and fits in your pocket. Has some electron features. I mean, I'll be honest, it looks a little too like futuristic for me. Also, Teenage Engineering has style. They have an aesthetic they're going for, right? And that is not to everyone's taste. Is it to my taste? I don't know. I'm not like the only aesthetic thing I own in my entire life that's like super like aesthetic, other than my videos, which I thought were aesthetic. Like I own and some people probably saw in a video, but my car, I own a BMW i3, right? Now, before anyone says anything about me owning a BMW, realize that I got it so cheap and I got it used, and I never have to buy gas, because here in LA, you can charge your car for free. I can. So I bought it because I'm cheap as crap. Like I'm cheap, and I didn't have a car for 18 months. So I saved up and bought my car cash. So that's the only aesthetic thing I have. So am I appreciating like this super aesthetic approach? Not really. But let's go to their store, because I just want to see. I also want to see what you guys are saying about this. TE is a design company, not a synth company, I'd say. Okay, fair. So Luke Lindrum says, I was the one who gave you 9 tweets explanation about the TE hate. I still have my OP1 and literally just made something on it in a cafe sitting in right now. That's cool. I love the size of it. I'll be honest. Let's see. I went to the products page, right? So see, you got this. I still love I'll be honest. I don't have one. I've never made a video of one. This site is, okay, I'll be honest. This site is a little too aesthetic for me. I don't know what it, is this a click? Okay, it's pretty aesthetic, guys. All right, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty aesthetic. I like how they have a quote from Elijah Wood. Frodo, guys. Guys, if you're worried about whether you like your OP1 or not, remember, Frodo enjoyed it. They should have done that. I wish someone could like doctor this. Endless enjoyment out of this machine. Frodo. Anyway, what is this? There's a lot of stuff on here I've never... What is this? A pause button? Is this a pause button? Is it a MIDI controller? Oh, I don't know what this is, guys. It's a puck? Is it a hockey puck? Okay, somebody has to tell me what this is. What is this? I don't know. Okay. It's a wireless remote control. Okay. For this? Oh, it's a speaker. Okay. So they make see. This is like, look at this. What is this bird? What is this? What is this bird? I mean, the pictures of the stuff looks interesting. What is this? Does it change colors? Oh, I don't even know. It's too complicated for me. It's too complex. What is this? Look at this layup. Oh my god, I love the layup. What is the bird doing? Oh, what is this doing? It's not even on anything. Oh, goodness. They made a collaboration with IKEA? That's tight. Okay, so they make a speaker. I mean, I was focusing on the instruments. Like, I wasn't... What is this? It's a camera? Okay. You know, I was focusing on their synths, guys, all right? I wasn't focusing on their Insta camera. And you know what? It's only $89 though. Like, let's be honest. That's not a bad price. It's not a bad price. What is this? Look at the OP1 though. I think the OP1 accessories are kind of cool. Get an FM antenna. Oh, but see, that's cool. Why? That's cool. Guys, come on. Can we okay? Can we just admit for 1 second that this is kind of cool? You get an FM transmitter and you can transmit it to like a radio in the room. Like, I think that's kind of cool. It's super retro. It's super stylish. I like it. I can appreciate that. First off, oops, throw these down. Shout out John. Thank you, John, for the $5 super chat. You totally did not have to. You know, you did not have to. You know, you could use that for some coffee. That would be amazing. But thank you from someone who truly appreciates everything you do for the community and appreciates you as a friend personally. And not just because you take amazing moonshots, but just, yeah, I really do appreciate the $5, John. Just thank you, man. Thank you. Had to switch off the scene because I care that much. I like it. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Some people are appreciating it. It's FCC approved. That's cool. And the thing is, it comes in a little kit. How much is this kit? $75. $75. You get some plastic things, and you get the FM antenna. I'd say the FM antenna, because probably you can tune it. Let's see, this thing, I don't know where it says. Where does it say? Oh, here we go. Increases signal. Okay. Interesting. I mean, okay, well, you know, I give it my approval. $75. All right, so somebody said look at their shirts. Where do I go? Store? I was at their store. Do I go to the store? Let's see. What? I don't know how I get to the store. Oh, wait, am I clicking on the wrong thing? Designs? What is this? What is this thing? I mean, they're a design company for a lot of reasons. Where are their shirts? Peace out, John. I'll see you next time, man. Wait. TE has a Virgil Abloh thing? click the word store. I click store. Oh, my bad. See, the site is too aesthetic. How do I know what you do and you when you... Okay, here we go. So you can get this and a cool case. So the case is pretty nice looking. If the case is like made from like recycled poop and like fingernails, I would say cooler. If it's made from like leather and like cows, maybe not so cool. But they don't say what it's made of. So it does. You know what though? If you're into like a clutch, if you're the type of guy, girl, or anything in between who enjoys like a clutch, it's pretty fashionable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a clutch guy, but you know, I don't care. Wait, but see, separately, it's so, okay, so you save $20. Here we go. Polyurethane? I don't know. Polyurethane sounds like made from oil or something. I don't know. Yeah, guys, you need your freaking clutch, your OPZ clutch. What is this? What is it? It's a zip bag. It's a keychain. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so you got this is what people I think were talking about. The $40 Ziploc bag. Here's the only way. Okay, now I get what people are going to say. This is my only thing for me. I'd like to see, like, would people be mad if this was made from recycled material? Because maybe they could sell this as like, we're helping the planet. But so Dix Van Dyke says plastic bad for environment, bad. Okay. I hear what you're saying, but what if, let's just say that Teenage Engineering changed this splash product large to like 100% like recycled, sustainable, and I'm only talking to people who give a dang about the planet at all, or just people in that mind frame. You know what I'm saying? If they sold it like that instead of like it's straight up like plastic, would that change anything in terms of how people thought it could be priced, or does that not matter? Oh yeah, also because a lot of countries are starting to have restrictions. I actually saw a report today that like someone in the UK wanted to have like 50% of like combustion like basically gone by like 2030 or something. And maybe I think they upped it to like 60%. Or biodegradable, I guess, maybe. You know. I don't know. I mean, this looks so weird. Oh, okay. So it's for voice sampling. All right. I mean, but it has a function. Like, if you're gonna use... I don't know. Okay, so I just don't know if it's that expensive, though. Because, like, if you're gonna buy a headphone and a mic specifically for your you know, OP1 or something, this looks like a good thing. And is $80 like a lot? I just don't know. I mean, let's be honest. If you buy this, let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Doc, can we stop? Let's see. I mean, you don't look like that. Like, here we go. Here we go. I mean, if you want the Good Morning Vietnam look, guys, you get this. You get this, guys. Yeah, if you want the Good Morning Vietnam Robin Williams look, this is for you. Straight up, guys. Okay, so $80. But do you guys think $80 is too much? Some people saying that's a good price. I mean, but it comes with a mic. William Phillips says, I'm selling my OP1. It was kind of overrated. Okay. Good Morning Vietnam. I like that movie. All right. So we've reached their shirts. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right. I can't complain. All right. I mean, I'm complaining, but I can't complain. An $80 t-shirt. I mean, I mean, does the tag come on the outside? It must come on the outside. Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Let's be honest. Have you ever seen a shirt with the tag on the outside like this? It would probably cost, this would probably cost $17 at Old Navy if the tag was on the inside. But, like, let's have a serious conversation. When you put the tag on the outside like that, it takes it from a C tier to an S tier. So, I don't know. I think 170 is right. I want everyone in the chat to agree that 170 is acceptable as a price. Put off-white and it costs $600. Let's see. What color? I mean, this yellow kind of looks tight though. Wait, what? I need to see this in white. They need to show it in a different color. That's what's pissing me off. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. If you're really rich, you remember how like, this is what I remember, like hip hop dudes would wear like a white tee one time and then they'd like throw it away or something. Cause they're like, you got to keep it white. If you're rich, if you're for real, you buy this and you only wear it once. They did mess up though. They only shot this picture with the yellow, and so it's kind of messing it up. Let's be honest. RGC Music, what's up, man? Let's see, black. They should have done that picture. The only one that looks good is yellow. The only one that looks good is yellow. Signal yellow. Sweet. Yeah, Emily, chat goes crazy for yeah. Is my life worth 170? Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want in the alley. If somebody like somebody literally like comes up and they're like, yeah, this fool, you know, take his stuff. And they're like, hey, what is that thing? And they're like, oh, she got the tag on the outside. And like, yo, take off that sweatshirt, fool. And it's like, and it's like, they know that it's expensive because the tag's on the outside. Like, that's going to be eventually a thing. Did Teenage Engineering really do a thing with Virgil Abloh, though? Or nah? That would be crazy. Anyway, I've spent too much time being a troll on this whole freaking thing. I have to like stop. Okay, so let's talk Halloween special, guys. I talked about it before, but the Halloween special, maybe I didn't. It's going to be based on one of my favorite shows of all time, The Twilight Zone. So here are the things I have to overcome to make this happen the way I want. First off, I need to hire an actor to do the opening portion, and then I have to shoot it in a way that's going to look good in black and white. So, and I still haven't figured which synth to do because it has to make sense. I'm pretty good with the concept, but the hard parts about making it is always what song I'm going to do and what because when I make the songs for these videos, I always use the synth to do the Halloween type covers. So yeah, I could do a Twilight Zone, but you know, I'd have to listen again to the Twilight Zone to really see if I could do it well with the synth. Anyway, so yeah, those are the things I have to overcome. Within the COVID-19 thing, it's a little bit tougher, so I have to get the, I have to hire the actor to do the Rod Serling part, so he has to also be good at the voice. There is an actor in town that does Rod Serling impersonation, sort of. And so I have to reach out to that person and see how much they cost and if they're going to be available during this time. And then second, yeah, I have to think about what I'm going to do for the synth for that video. I have not decided. I have an idea, but I have not decided. So that's where we're at. It's going to come out in, you know, one way or another, I'll get it out. Whether I'm able to hire all the people I want, you know, it's always expensive. And I always, you know, the whole channel's like yearly budget basically goes to like the Halloween special at the end of the year. So, but I love it. I love it. So there's that. Yeah. And anybody here get a Strymon Night Sky? I mean, I can't say anything about the Strymon Night Sky. If anyone was in the chat last week, let's just say, ooh, Emily, Goosebumps theme. That'd be interesting. Goosebumps theme would be interesting. Because my sister used to love Goosebumps, so she had those books, so it could be cool. Off topic, but have you ever heard a high-pitched noise on the SV1 that follows the pitch of the oscillator? Is that normal? I've heard it on the SV1B. I don't get it. My high-pitched stuff is honestly from the system interface. That's where all the like noise is being caused. It sucks. Okay, guys, it is time. It is time for this week's episode. Well, this week's Is It a Classic Synth or Not? And I said that this was sort of an interesting choice this week. Because I think it's going to be interesting. So, classic synth or not, the sequential circuits profit 600. Classic synth or not, vote in the chat now. We'll talk about it while you make your votes. It's got 6 voices. It's a VCO synth. Released in 1982. It also has MIDI. Just in case you were wondering. It has wood side panels. In case you needed to know that. Well, I just called Siri. Shut up. Okay, let's see. I'm seeing Yeses. I'm seeing classic. Yep. Okay, Max Mirror says no. He's the only no. Brandon Doris says, well, Behringer just cloned it, so it must be classic. They did not. Sounds great and has the specs on paper, but no classic. Early MIDI, says RGC Music. Okay. If it has MIDI, it's not classic. MIDI 1.0. Synthetic. I'm sure it's nice as sequential stuff, but maybe not classic. Okay. Wait, what are you talking about? They cloned it. Oh my gosh. Did I miss something again? What is going on? What is it called? Pro 800? What the? Where? What? I trust Synth Anatomy. Let's go over there, see what he's got. Oh. How do I not know about it? Guys, don't ever come to me for like actual useful. Guys, this goes to show you that when I say I have no idea about the stuff that's happening in the synth world, I literally do not. Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations, Behringer. You made another synthesizer that I didn't know about. I like Synthtopia better, so let's go to Synthopia's website. They're the best. Behringer teases $600 sequential circuits profit synthesizer knockoff, the Pro 800. Wow. When did this is that today? Oh my gosh. It happened to, dude, I'm freaking psychic. Guys, I'm a psychic. This posted today. It says September 17th, and that's today. Oh my gosh. Guys, I predicted the Poly Brute, and then I picked the sequential circuits Prophet 600 because I was like, this is going to be really like juicy, spicy take, you know? This is ridiculous. I need to use these powers for something else. This like is, I'm using it for dumb YouTube videos that make like $4. I need to be using this for like the lottery or something. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. I'll say this. Okay, it looks fine. I think, here's the true test though. I think here's the true test of Behringer for the Prophet Pro 800 or whatever. You know, the funny thing about these synths and stuff is like, I think that the community thinks that like people are mad about these synths or whatever. But I've had like but I've had a handful of conversations with like Dave Smith personally. And he literally is this. He says this. He's like, oh, I wasn't going to do it. I'm not interested in remaking old synthesizers. And then he gets over it. Like, he's like not even concerned with it. So it's really the people in the community that are like more like, what do you call it? Like mad or thinking that it's some sort of a like, don't step on their toes thing. Like literally Dave Smith has talked to me and told me I would never make a Prophet 600. He didn't say that. He said, I would never make a Prophet 5 again. He's like, that's an old synthesizer. There's no reason for me to remake my old. He's like, I'm not going to clone my old synth. So who cares? Like, go ahead and make it. If people want old designs, they can have old designs. That's all it is. So, yeah. I think it's fine. Looks good. How many voices, though? You're right. It says 8 voices, so I think you're actually getting up 2 voices, which is what I'd rather see. I'd rather see them take it and notch it up. So it's gonna cost $600. But you know, I guess what somebody said is it rings true. Well, let's see. I mean, someone said it's a VCO instead of a DCO design. Well, according to, I don't know how trustworthy certain things on the side panel of Vintage Synth Explorer are, but Vintage Synth Explorer says it is a VCO, since someone pointed out that it's a VCO instead of a DCO. But it is going to be a VCO, it was a VCO apparently in 1982 on the Prophet 600. So same there, I guess. Price too high, jail. Price too low, believe it or not, also jail. So, I mean, you know what? What someone said does ring true then. If Behringer clones it, it's a classic. Because if you really think about it, there's no reason to clone things that are not in people's sort of like nostalgic minds, right? So, fair enough. Prophet 6 is Prophet 600. Sorry, of course, Prophet 6 is a classic. Prophet 600, certified classic, y'all. Classic. Also, I feel like does the stream look like crisp today? I feel like the stream looks like extra legit. I feel like it's on point. I feel like it's on point, guys. Just tell me if it's on point. I feel like all the exposures are right. I don't know. I didn't do anything different. Feels crispy. It feels crispy. I actually had Dawlish Jamming texted me and she's like, why is your stream so crispy? Why does my stream look like crap? And I sent her a bunch of like settings for how to get her stream a bit better or whatever. Cause it's really not the cameras. It's really, do you have enough light and did you put your kilobit streaming rate up high enough so you can stream at like 1080 or something? Ish 233. You want faster? Is that what you want? Faster? This is 810 BPM, guys. You can't. Guys, can't. We can't go any faster. Guys, can't go any faster. We're gonna go back in time. We're going back in time. Guys, it's 940, guys. It's 940. We can't. Oh my god. He's turning up the thing. He's gonna plug in the freaking thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Anyways, Undisputed Interest, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Crispy. Appreciate it, man. Anyways, oh shoot. I had my espresso here the whole time, guys. Dude, I messed up, guys. We had the espresso the whole time. Wow. Wow. Oh, goodness. I was hyped. Guys. I totally forgot this. What the heck's wrong with me? Now it's cold. Anyway. It's 10:30. What? I didn't do that. What? It wasn't making sound, right? That is so bizarre. Oh, wow. Anyway. Generative, guys. Thank you guys for coming again. Thank you for everybody who hit me with one of them super chats. I appreciate it more than you know. And hopefully it sounded better. I'm going to listen back to the stream later and see what it sounded like, because I did use the new microphone, which is easier to set up, actually. I'm trying to get this down to a science. The more closer I get to a science, the better. So, yeah. I feel like it's getting better. And thank you guys. So thanks, Joe. Oh, my God. Synthetic, Edgar, Jorge, Matthew Clemens, thank you for coming. John L. Rice, thank you for coming. Emily, Travarsi, Mr. Basic, thank you guys. Thank you. Thea, you're late, but thank you. You came. I'm going to get out of here and probably go play some video games, man. Yeah. I'm going to go play some Sonic Imperium, thank you. My bad. All right, guys. Until next time, stay synthy. That's my way of saying goodbye. That's my new thing.